Hello and welcome. My name is Kim and I want to thank you so much for joining me today for video 2 of my Yoga for Groomers series. I've created this series to wake up our wrists, our forearms, our shoulders, neck, spine. Just really a good way to start out waking up the body and getting it ready for those dogs that we're going to be bathing and picking up, and just all the things that we have to do during the day. We need to make sure that we are taking care of our bodies first, because that is a set of equipment that we know we cannot replace. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. And when you're ready, take both your arms, extend them out in front of you. We're going to open and close our hands as fast as possible for a few seconds here, just encouraging some new blood flow, really waking up our hands. Rolling our shoulders back and down our bodies, not wearing them like this. You don't want to have shoulders as your earrings. Roll them up and back. Beautiful. You're going to take your right hand and you're going to bring it out in front of you with your palm facing forward. With your left hand, you're just going to lightly guide those fingertips and pull them towards your body. This is you're going to feel this in the bottom of your wrist. No forcing it, just lightly guiding it and opening up our wrist joints. Taking big inhalations through our nose and out through our nose. Excellent. Now we're going to take our fingertips and point them down to the ground and guide them in towards us, opening up through the tops of our wrists. Again, no forcing, just gently guiding those fingertips towards you. Excellent. Go ahead and open and close for a few seconds here. Flush out that blood. Encourage some new fresh blood into our fingertips. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same with our left hand. Point your left palm forward and lightly guide those fingertips back and towards your body. Beautiful. Now you can take those left fingertips, point them towards the ground, guiding them towards yourself, opening up through the top of our left wrist. Excellent. You can release that. Open and close, open and close, open and close. If you're sitting here with your legs crossed, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cross them the awkward way. There we go. Just switch it up a little bit. All right. You're going to take and make 2 fists with your hands. You're going to give yourself a little fist bump. So bringing your knuckles towards each other. Now you're going to take the tops of your knuckles and you're going to lay them onto the ground. And slowly, mindfully, this is an intense one, you're going to start to straighten out through the elbows as you keep the tops of your hands onto the floor. You're going to feel this probably pretty good in the tops of your wrists as well as into your forearms. If you have any numbness or tingling or anything like that, just really kind of come out of the pose just a little bit. Coming to where you are today. The more you do this pose, the easier it'll get, depending on the day. And as well as you'll start to grow a little bit more strength into your forearms, releasing any tension. And breathing. If you find it hard to breathe in this pose, it's probably a sign that you have gone too far, and to just back out a little bit. Excellent. You can release that. One more time. Jazz hands. Beautiful. So we're going to take our right ear to our right shoulder, rolling the shoulders down our backs, creating a nice long stretch throughout the left side of our neck. Maybe this is enough for you here. If you're looking for a little bit more, you can take your right hand to your left ear, start to just guide it down a little bit. Don't force, just a little extra weight to create that stretch. If you're looking for something even a little bit more, you can take your left arm out to the side, shine your palm to the left side wall, and you should feel that pretty quickly. It's a pretty juicy one. It doesn't look like much, but holy moly, really stretching out our forearms. Remember to take big, deep breaths. Excellent. You can bring your left hand back down to the ground as well as your right. You're going to walk your right fingertips over to the right side just a little bit. Raise our left hand and start to just bend over to the right. Again, not shrugging our shoulders up like this, rolling them back and down our body. Maybe here is good enough for you. Maybe a little bit farther. Try not to cave in, open up through the heart, maybe looking up towards the sky, as long as it does not hurt your neck. No pinching. Again, still able to breathe. That's the most important part. You can't get the benefits of these stretches unless you are breathing. Beautiful. Slowly start to come back up through center. We're going to bring our left ear to our left shoulder, stretching out through the right side of our neck, keeping our shoulders rolled back and down our body. Maybe taking your left hand to your right ear, guiding it a little bit, adding a little more weight to your head, but not forcing anything. Again, if you're looking for just a little bit more, go ahead, take your right hand out to the right side, shine your palm to the right side of the room. And again, you should feel that pretty quickly. If this is too much for you, bring the hand back down. You'll find that the more you do this series, the more comfortable you'll get, maybe the more deeper you'll go, but you'll get definitely some more mobility, as well as improve your strength. And breathing. Take your right arm, place it back down to the ground, release your head. I'm going to walk our left hand out to the side, bring our right arm up, and stretch over to the left side of the room. Really stretching and reaching up through the spine, thinking of extending up and over, encouraging our shoulder blades to stay back. Maybe your head comes up to the ceiling, maybe it doesn't, and that's just fine. Excellent. You can start to bring that arm back down and coming back up through center. All right, so now you're going to place your feet on the ground straight out ahead of you. Okay. There may be a slight bend in your knees. Maybe you need that little extra support. You can go ahead and roll up a towel or a blanket and pop it under your knees if straightening them is too much. A lot of us tend to have tight hamstrings because most of us do stand for grooming all day, so our hips can get pretty sore, and as well as our low back. So let's just be mindful of our joints. Our joints are very important, and we do want to listen to them when they do talk to us. So again, maybe you're sitting on a block, maybe you're sitting on a towel or a pillow. I'm just going to encourage you to take the fleshy bits of your bottom and you're just going to peel them back, really making sure that you're sitting and rooted down on your seat bones, those bony little protrusions in your bottom. You're gonna reach up high, nice and tall, and then leading with your heart, you're gonna fold forward. I'll turn to the side so you guys can see. I'm gonna remove the fleshy bits from my bottom, extend up high, and lead with my heart. Now you should be feeling this into the bottom line of your legs, as well as you can feel it a little bit in your lower back. Only going as far as you can, making sure that you can still breathe. Not slouching and rolling over, but guiding our shoulder blades back and down. And think leading towards your heart to your toes. And breathing. Excellent. You can start to walk the hands back in, bringing yourself back upwards. You're going to take your right leg, take a bend in the knee, placing the foot on the floor. We're going to take that foot and we're going to cross it over our left leg. Still remaining nice and tall, you're going to take your left arm, wrap it around your right leg. Bring your right arm behind you, extend the spine up, and if you can, start to twist and look over the right shoulder as long as your neck is okay. But just starting to really twist out the spine and breathing. My feet are both engaged just to add a little bit extra juiciness to make sure that I'm really stretching out and protecting my knees while also stretching out my legs and my thighs and even a little bit into my glutes. Excellent. You start to slowly turn your body back forward, releasing that leg, maybe giving your legs a little bounce, shake it out. I'm gonna bend into the left knee now, bringing our foot onto the ground. Take your left foot, cross it over top of your right leg. With your right arm, you're going to start to hug in your knee, and you're gonna turn to the left. I'll turn around. Again, nice tall spine, not hunched over. Maybe this here is enough for you, and that's totally fine. Just try and encourage nice, long, tall spine, guiding the heart to the left side of the room. And you can look wherever is comfortable for your neck. Don't force anything. And breathe. Excellent. You can start to bring your body back forward, releasing the leg, maybe giving it a little shake. And there we go. So that's just a quick little video if you're looking for a little bit something, maybe while you're having your morning coffee and you're saying, oh, maybe my spine's a little bit achy or maybe my wrist is a little bit sore. I hope that this series gives you a little bit of release. And I want to thank you again so much for joining me. Namaste.